Hello, I'm Lee Suss, and this is City Skylines, a game I took a liking to pretty much instantly. The moment I saw some playing it. All the features of SimCity 5 that I loved, but without all the things that I hated. I nearly bought SimCity 5 a while back, and I'm so glad that I didn't. This is really the game that I wanted when I saw that one. So let's just get in there and and get some stuff started straight away. Now, what was I looking at before? I looked at one I was going to pick that seemed really good. Was it Lagoon Shore? I think it was Sandy Beach. No, I looked at Sandy Beach. No, it's this one here. Lagoon Shore. Okay, and let's change this now before I go any further, because in my test cities I forgot entirely what we're going to call it, though. Let's call it Brighton Beach. Oh, we're going to call it Clacton on Sands. What's what's the more picturesque? Let's call it Clacton on the Naze. There we go. If you, I'm a Brit, obviously, and you might know which places I'm referring to. Those two, they're not as picturesque as this by any means. Either of them. They're particularly wrong with them. They're just not as quite as amazing looking as this. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? A little lagoon here, which I must be very careful not to pollute. And we have looks like a reasonably fast-flowing river, which I probably will be polluting fairly early on. We've got a nice big area to work with here. Does that darker colour mean that it's more or less fertile? What do you reckon? I bet this is pretty quite fertile over here. Anyway, so first things first. It's easy to run out of money very early on in this game. So I know that the sewage is going to have to go about here, and water's going to be drawn from about here. So we're building this way, basically. We're building this way, and as much as I would like to make all these grand plans about where the industry and everything else is going to go, I think industry is going to be here, residential is going to be here, and we're just going to be trying to be as frugal as possible at the start. It's very easy to use all your money up at the start of this game. Let's do the first city nonsense that always happens. You do this, otherwise these roads don't unlock. And then we're going to go from... Which way does this road go? This one is going... This one's coming in, and that one's going out. Hold on a second. Am I right? Yeah, coming in. So I've got to build from here to here. And, oh, it's always a problem to start getting this working at the start properly. Need to build an instant mini roundabout of some sort. That's what I did wrong last time, wasn't it? Let's start with this road here. We're not going to go too big with this. I'd like to have the 6-lane highway, but it's probably a bit early for that. Let's have a moderate-sized roundabout to manage all the traffic coming in. That's a horrible circle. What is that? Let's try and get it at least slightly round. We'll make it in. Let's just build it. There we go. One misshapen roundabout. And this one's going out. What? Why did I build that so big? Okay. That's annoying. Let's upgrade this one here. Let's just do it now. Bye-bye to all my money from early on. Never mind. Clicking on the wrong road. It's not a good start, is it really? So we're going to do a... No, I don't want to upgrade anymore. We're going to have industrial coming off here. And we're going to have residential. I'm actually going to curve it off, I think is what I'm going to do, so I can be heading in the direction of the water. There we go. Okay, and let's not go too... I always do this. I always say I'm not going to go too crazy with the roads, and I always go crazy with the roads. Let's just manage it carefully here. Let's These are a bit small for industrial, but I'm going to stick with these for now. These roads for now, because it just saves a bit of money. The early on, I found that the key thing early on is to keep the money secure, build small, upgrade later, and just get yourself in the green. Because it's so easy to have this go straight into the red and suck away all the money here, and you can't make a loan early on in the game. There's no loan potential, which is fair enough. Why would you want to loan to somebody who hasn't got any assets? So you need to get things under control fairly early on. And we knocked down a few houses to upgrade the roads. Well, that's the way it goes. And I will be trying to build a more interesting city later, in terms of, I don't like too many straight roads. Straight roads are good for city planners. They are not good for people. People who live there. People want interesting places to live in. That's going to get rather close to the industry, but never mind. So I will try to build an interesting city. Right, okay. That will do. So if let's start off with as we need to go on. It's going to be residential here. Like this. And a little bit along here. It's going to be a little bit of commercial. Like that. And then some industry here. That's all I'm going to start with. Keep it moderate. I need power. What's this thing cost? Cost 19 grand. Let's do the water first, see how the water gets on with... can I reach all the way over here? That's a nice strong flow, isn't it? That's going to be great. And then the sewage is going to go over here. Far enough away without being too far. This speed of this river should carry the nasty effluent away pretty quickly, I'm expecting. So this is what I mean about into the city. So I'm hoping that covers... Oh, that's worked out really well. I would say that's great planning, but it's not really. It's just luck. Look at that, see? How are we doing? 46,000 left. Oh, this is much more, but I haven't built the power yet. Let's not go overexcited. Join these two up. Now, how much... Well, how much these things are. How much wind can I get out of these? Ooh, that's actually really good. I was expecting less. 777, 777. Are we up on a hill here? What was that 8 we saw? There's an 8 there. That could be perfect, actually. Usually I just go ahead and build it and buy a coal fire straight away, because I'm trying to be green, but, you know, early on all you want is power. And now the first houses are here, aren't they? Let's check the zoning. They are. And then we have to have some power up here as well. Ugly power lines can get knocked down later. Once we've got some connections to get the power going through. 37,000 left. This is probably the most successful start I've ever had. Is that going to be enough power? Before we do anything else as well, I always forget to do this, but it's a good idea. You haven't got much power demands and water demands at the start, so you might just turn them off. Turn the money down. Why spend more than you need to? Let's get going then. Watch my money immediately fly into the red. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, but I've got loads of spare cash. What can I do over here early on to make some more money? Let's just build some more residential, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Let's just fill it up. I don't usually do this too early. I think a lot of the saving, you know, is I've been more careful with the roads early on. But when we start seeing a lot of traffic, then we can upgrade the roads. There we go. Somebody's got to start complaining about water early on, probably. We're getting power. Power's good. Water's good. Amazing. There's the poo flowing out. No poo yet. No? No. No one's producing enough sewage yet to worry about it. That's gorgeous though, isn't it? Luckily pollution doesn't spread too far in this game, but I will try to... I think I'm probably going to try and keep the residential... This looks like it could be fertile here. I'm going to try and keep the industrial over here. I'm interested to see what resources are down here before I send the industry too much this way. What? I thought you could play... Oh, you can play about water. That's fine. Demands are still for residential. Keeping the... I usually like to run the game fast, but I'm keeping it slow for now. You've got loads of space for residential. Get on with it, guys. Come on, make me some money. Let's do a bit more roads, maybe. Should we do that? Get some more space for residential. Let's have a think. What I need to do. Stop complaining about water. You've got water. One second, because I'm probably going to knock down some power lines here. Which road is this? See, really for industrial you need some pretty heavy-duty roads, but for now, that's fine. So if we build around in a loop like that... I'm going to lose the power lines, I thought as much. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's not go nuts. Don't go nuts, sir. Keep it under control. There we go. Do we actually need those power lines there? No, we can knock those down, can't we? Just knock them down straight away. What? There we go. Efficiency. It's not like in the early SimCities. When I played the SimCity 2000, so I played some fairly old versions of the games. And in that one, they'd replace the power line, they'd build over the top of them quite happily. But in this one, not so much. What are we after now? We're after some commercial. You've got commercial. You're after industrial. We've got some industrial. There we go. And we can extend this road out over here. We're still in the red, but not too much. Power is... Let's look at power. Oh, okay. Budget. Now's the time to increase the budget slightly. Probably on the water as well. Ah, it's loads. There we go, see? Is that not connected? Oh, it's not connected. That's the problem. There we go. Happy? Good stuff. So what was I going to do? I was going to do some more roads, wasn't I? I should make these slightly bigger roads. No, we're okay for now. Let's do small roads for now. Give it a nice little area. You're knocking people's houses down. Never mind. Trust progress. Is that a good idea? Be suspicious about joining that there, actually. I might just do... it's going to be a black spot here if I do that. Let's do... There we go. We've got some room for parks and things over there as well, then. What's the demand? Industrial. You want more industrial. Okay. Let's just... Before we do it, let's just do this now, shall we? Oh, I'm going to knock some buildings down. Good start. Not good planning there, but never mind. I think I've got to do these bigger roads, otherwise the traffic is going to get mental around here. No, don't upgrade it. What's the problem? What don't you like about it? Okay. Long curved roads on it, there we go. This is eating my money a bit more. Let's just stop that for the moment. We can just fill this up with there we go. Don't need to build it too crazy over here. That's enough, isn't it? That'll do. This is not going to get filled up very much over here in terms of more roads. Let's just do that. And a little bit there. Not good for these people who are backing onto the industry, but sorry about that. Try to keep the businesses off the junctions. How we doing? Still losing money, but let's see what we were before. Water? Why certainly, have some water. There you go. Happy to serve. Come on, he's nearly there. He's nearly there now. Oh, power's getting a bit low again. One of those industry hogs using all the power up. Let's put it back up to 100%, shall we? And see, I've got no issue with slapping down a coal-fired power station. I have no problem with that whatsoever. How's the... Yeah, see, I had this before with one of the other cities. The flow is so fast that you just don't see the poo just vanishes. It's someone else's problem downstream. It's contaminating this beach. I wonder how fast, if this river's fast enough for a dam as well. The trouble is with dams is they flood things, but I'm not sure to what degree. It's got quite a bit of height there on the bank, hasn't it? We'll do an experiment with that later. What are the demands like? You want some commercial? Yeah, you want some shops. I can completely understand that. We're going to put them over here on the road. And leave gaps for the road to expand over this way. What else would you like? I try to match the demands as they ask for them. So how I always did it with SimCity was, you know, you're not going to get a hospital until you actually ask for a hospital, because you're probably just wasting your money otherwise. Let's just fill this in, shall we? There we go. You're going to want it at some point anyway. Lovely little residential area. Oh, it's so... Oh, I had so many trouble. The first city I built was just a pain, quite frankly. I had so much trouble with getting the budgeting right. I thought I was being careful. Even I still yet managed to use up all my money too quickly. Just vanished in an instant. What are you after? What's that? Not enough workers? Is that what that is? What's that symbol there? Not enough workers. Oh, okay. Well, we're getting more people in. Give it a chance. Just catching up these demands. What is that anyway? What are you doing? Goods United. What else is over here? I like the close-up views of these places. What is? Whoop, there he goes. Goods Unlimited, industrial building. Frank's Fish Stick Factory. I want to find some unique ones. I see quite a lot. So the Box Factory. Ready to Wear Limited. Were they happy enough? They just got enough workers. It appears that the worker demand has now gone. Garments Limited. Are you actually unhappy about that being behind your house? No, you seem fairly happy. Yeah. Okay. Demand, still low demands for lots of things. Let's put some more. We're in the green finally. Great stuff. Let's build some more industry. Let's use. We've got some money. Let's use it all up. What's this? Is that a 6-lane? That's the 6-lane road. I would like to use more of those for the main arteries of the city, but I'm not going to yet. I will deal with it later, as I need to. Power? Really? Already? Okay, quick. We've got the spare cash for it. 8 megawatts. Yeah, there you go. Done. Done. What was I doing? Roads. Oh! Little hamlet! Population of 460. That's pretty small considering all the industrial stuff. We've got elementary school, medical clinic, and landfill site. Again, all those things they're going to start demanding before long, but I refuse to fill their demands until they actually ask for them. How do I fill this? What's the best way? Industrial zones, I do try to keep them a bit more sensible in terms of how they look. We can give a small gap. Or should we? Don't know. There we go. So most of the traffic's going to be coming in through here and around here. which should be okay for now. And I think what I'm going to do, the plan that I had was to link these up, wasn't it? Which gives us two options. It gives another option for the... Right now the workers are also heading all this way to get into here, you know, and this way when they're all heading home time, and the goods are coming out this way. Now I'd like to get... The other plan I had is at some point in the future, this industrial zone will stretch over towards the railway and things like that, and maybe even shipping on the river. But for now, what we want is an alternative route for people to use to get their... to get into work and to get the goods to where they need to be. That's far too sharp. There we go, that's an interesting road. We can fill this in with more residential. Didn't eat too much of my money. Get this all the way out to here. No, I don't want to... No, straight road. And what I really want to see at some point is the resources that are available in the area. And I want to know what I can do with this city. What I can send, what I can... I know to do different industries in different places. I love the farming in this. That's one of the things that attracted me to SimCity 4 as well, was the fact that you could do farming. I mean, it's an important part of a city. You have to have farms. It's necessary, you know, it's just the way it is. You can't just ignore it and assume that the food's all coming from somewhere else. I mean, where I live, there's loads of farms around. I drive around the main arterial road around the city. It's all farms around there. It needs to be to feed the populace. Right, how are we looking here? That's loads of industry available there. Let's stick down some more of these houses for these peeps. Where am I going to put more shops? Where would the shops be? We've got some shops here and shops there. Let's put some more shops on this side over here. They can pop down the corner. Good stuff. Keep building it up. Organically growing. What are we going to do over here? Oh, hold on a second. Okay, we'll deal with that later. They're building too soon over here. I was thinking, what can we do over here in terms of... I don't want to join over this way. I don't want this to be some sort of shortcut for the middle. I want them to go around the ring road and effectively got it going on here if possible. But what we can do is make a little present area around here. Okay, and at some point we're going to have services which will probably go along here, I'd imagine, like police and fire and that sort of stuff. Let's put some more commercial along the road. There we go. Now, what have we unlocked? So we haven't unlocked districts yet to view that. We can do schools and things. Should we do some schools? What's the money like? We could do. What are you lot complaining about? Rubbish. Yeah, that's much more important, isn't it, really? Well, as ugly as it is, the only option we have right now, really, is the landfill. We'll take it all the way over in the corner over here. Do you need power for that? You will need power, I'm guessing. Do you need power for a landfill? Maybe not. I mean, I guess you need power to some level to degree on the fact that you're powering other lights and things around here, and computers or whatever else you might have in the offices there, but you seem fairly happy without it, so you can go without. Yes, you want... I know you've got rubbish problems as well. I know, it's fine. Power's getting a bit low. All that industry. Let's keep putting these in, but if we run out of places, I am just going to build a coal fire. And be damned the ecological consequences. It's a bit too soon for that. How are we looking on these streets? How's the traffic? Hey, it's too small, isn't it, right now? Obviously, it's busy around here. A bit busier, slightly darker colour, but yeah, it's too small a city to worry about that sort of stuff yet. Demands more residential. Why, certainly. Where would you like to live? Over here? Get in there, lads. What sort of houses have we got anyway going on? I imagine they're all still fairly small at the moment. I do wonder about the different areas. Like, this is more of a... It's got a bit of a tropical feel to it. It's certainly not got a Clacton on Naze feel to it, by any means, in Britain. What makes a difference to the houses and things like that? I don't know. Is that a commercial? No, there we go. That's a... that's quite interesting. What style is that? See, these look like little cottages to me. I might see, you know, down the road from me. And again, some of these parts, some places, this as well. Not so much that. They're a really interesting mixture of houses. I don't know how the developers picked these. They might see. I mean, yeah, that's very interesting, that one there. It doesn't look very British to me, that style. What we got here? Hamburger joint, or quiet corner shop. Burgers, they were burgers by the look of it. What an unhealthy town. Well, they are uneducated, I guess. Uneducated swine, since we haven't built a school yet. Should I build a school? Can I afford a school? I'm sure I can afford a school, can't I? Actually, no. I've only got one. Oh, the speed slowed down. There we go. I usually keep it at least medium speed, if not really fast. Yeah, we'll get some money, let some money save up, and we'll start building some of the essentials, like the school and the fire brigade and the police and all that stuff.